tell us about meeting Cleo for the first time? Oh, I can do that. Wait, what do you want? What do you want? The first time I ever saw Cleo on Twitch, I think she was just playing EU4. I think it was, I raided into her, or she might have raided into me when she was playing EU4. The most iconic thing I remember about Cleo was her doing a latex stream. The most iconic thing that really defined who Cleo was in my brain was I had been watching this streamer play strategy games late at night while I was working on art, and I'd raid into her. She was really cozy and very polite, very soft-spoken, and she'd do her little strategy map things, and she was kind of funny and nervous. And then I remember one day she went live with an ASMR mic that a member of the community had bought for her, and she put on a full latex outfit, and I couldn't tell if it was meant to be sexy or if it sounded like someone was being murdered in her room. It was a lot of smacking and cracking and her knocking into the mic and trying to speak softly. And the entire time it was like a car wreck I couldn't look away from.
Do you need to go outside? No background noise. The background noise is Lottie. By the way, I am wearing pajamas. I'm just drumming my thighs. I do that a lot, I think.
Oh, that and her doing like Ring Fit, but she didn't have like a 3D model. So and at the time she didn't even have face tracking because her model settings was all awfully set up. That it was just her model randomly moving full body in the corner of the screen, and it was brilliant.
Nice, I did it. Wait, no. I can't run any faster, guys. Help. Okay, there we go. I think the game was nice to me then.
So yeah, for people who don't know, I was there for a lot of the OG Clio IT stream experiences. And I think that was before I met her in person. And then when I met her in person, a bunch of Australian VTubers all got together for an off collab. It was me, Cleo, Mark, and a friend of ours. And Cleo rocked up with a green sweater on and a red beanie. And she was like, "Look, I'm Cleo IT." And I was like, yes you are. And that was the first time I met her in person. We just kind of hung out for the evening. And then I think the second time I met her in person was for DreamHack. And I remember we went to the Twitch mixer at DreamHack, and me and Cleo sat in the corner chugging back Asahis, like large pints of Asahi, and we just like had the same pet banter, the same jokes, the same banter, and I was like, this is a wonderful hag. And the entire time we were just kind of riffing off of each other, and it was great. And I think that time she wore an Ahi Gao hoodie to blend in with the crowd. She's like, they won't recognize me because I got an Ahi Gao hoodie on. It was very good. At that point, no one knew who we were. We were just like, I think all of us were pre-partner streamers. We were still affiliates. We were just kind of working out. I think we had just got Twitch partner at that time when we first went to DreamHack. And when I first met Cleo, it was before any of us were partnered on Twitch.tv. I think a lot of people forget this. I mean, now Cleo, she's like Phase Connect, big famous streamer, idol, corporate streamer. But we started off on Twitch. We were like couple, 20, 30, 40 people watching us. None of us even had Twitch partner. We were just doing it for like the heck of it. We're like, oh, you're an indie. I'm also an indie Australian VTuber. You know, was Cleo independent too? Yeah, exactly. When Cleo was streaming while also being a full-time professor, Marco was streaming while being a teacher's assistant, I was streaming while being a full-time student in my graduating year. So all of us were just trying to doing VTubing around our day-to-day work schedules, truly just as a hobby. And I think that's what we all bonded through, this kind of like unifying fact that we loved this little weird culture, and we were all doing it independently in Australia online while all being in some capacity at study. I will say, if you watch that latex stream, I don't know how she managed to make it not sexy. It was impressive. It was impressive. It was like watching a science experiment. I feel like I had a lab coat on and like a little writing noteboard, and I was like, I was like David Attenborough watching a beast in the wild. I got the splash jacket on, watching a creature evolve, watching the fish walk out of the primordial soup. It was not my thing too. It's not my kink, so I'm not attracted to it necessarily. But it was wonderful. But when I say that like Cleo is like my friend, like my actual friend, like that I've known this hag for like a few years. I've known this hag for like 5 years now. We've hung in person, had bevs, and like, you know, I consider her to be like an actual mate, like an actual bro. You're approaching the age she was when you first met. Jowsy, don't do this to me. Jowsy, fuck off.